Hi everyone, I'm Timaeus, and today we're going to do the guide for the Waterfall Quest. So the quest is called Waterfall Quest. I think this is one of a few that actually has the quest inside of its title name. I have no idea why, but yeah, I think there's like two or three with like the actual word quest inside. But anyway, so that's basically what we're gonna do today. The objective is to find the legendary hidden treasure of Baxtorian Falls, which is the name of the waterfall in question, hence the Waterfall Quest. For this quest, you definitely have some kind of requirements you have to kind of fulfill. So for the first half of this quest, you will basically you will have to enter inside a tomb. And that tomb is similar to the island Entrana. The Entrana island is basically a holy place, so therefore you cannot carry with you inside the tomb, and also Entrana. It's completely separate. But for the purposes of demonstration, you cannot have any combative gear and item because you do not want to, I guess, disturb the tomb by bringing in combative stuff. Jewelry is okay. You can still bring like jewelry, like I think Games Exemplars, Ring of Dueling, Amulet of Glory. You just can't bring like weapons like air runes, water runes, etc. You can't really do that, yeah, because it's considered combative, so you can't really do that. So make sure you're kind of aware of that. I guess you have some restriction for your inventory. Like I guess like if you're a hardcore Iron Man, that would probably be kind of difficult for you. But just keep that in mind. And you also need 1 rope and 6 air runes, 6 earth runes, and 6 water runes. So like I said, the first half of the quest you can't really carry those runes. The second half you actually have to pull them out of the bank, so just keep that in mind, or acquire them somehow. But you can't use them there. I guess you can like drop them outside the tomb and quickly kind of do the stuff inside and basically exit outside. I think I think after 3 minutes, once you drop something on the floor, it takes like 3 minutes before it kind of disappears permanently. So just keep that in mind. But 3 minutes should be plenty of time if you do it that way. I don't recommend doing it because it's kind of risky, but up to you. And pretty much that's pretty much what it is for requirements. For optional stuff, I recommend being combat level greater than 25, because you have to. So inside the tomb for the first half, there are a couple of monsters that may that there are like moss giants that can hit up to 14 HP. So if you're like level 3, you can basically die in 1 hit. You can try your luck and I guess kind of just try a couple times. You probably just get through it. But it definitely be less risky and safer if you higher combat level, particularly higher HP. You don't have to fight anything. You just have to kind of withstand damage from a pretty high level monster. So that's the first half. The second half we enter into this magnificent waterfall. So there's actually a cave inside of here. And that also has a bunch of like high level monsters like fire giants who can hit up to like 10 or 12 HP. So not so much killing monsters, just making sure you don't die from like a high level monster accidentally is all it is. And likewise have some food depending on your combat level and I guess whatever else you're doing or carrying. You may want more or less depending on what you have. I think the 8 summer pies should be sufficient for that combat bracket level. And also I highly suggest having like at least 1 stamina potion, because you have to run around quite a bit, and unless you have unlocked a bunch of teleports, which which most likely you don't have unlocked because you kind of earlier in the game, so to speak, having 1 standard potion helps you. And also near the end you will need at least 5 inventory spaces freed up to actually get the rewards, but that's the second half. So this quest has a couple of inventory, I guess, changes, turnovers, but I'll let you know when to pull what out. So don't worry too much. And for fast travel wise, you will need a way to fast travel to Bastarian Falls twice, such as using Games Necklace, a way to fast travel to the Tree Gnome Village 1x. You can basically take the Ring of Dueling to Castle's War. And once you're at Castle's War is basically right there. Just basically run all the way over here. So you have to be here. If you have other ways to teleport here, that's great. Like I guess doing a teleport, or basically a cloak teleport. So that's very useful. But yeah, this is I guess the lowest barrier to entry. So yeah, there's no requirements using this to Castle's War. And also with a fast travel to a bank twice, you have to like I said. You have to kind of do some inventory, kind of turnovers during this quest. So yeah, just keep that. So I recommend using a Barbarian Necklace as well, because that puts you right there, which is pretty close to the fall and pretty much most of the quest anyway. So you might as well just reuse what you have and not really kind of worry too much about it. Okay, so with that all in mind, make sure you so for this first half of the quest. Make sure you have one rope, no combat gears or items. Jewelry is fine. You can use and you can still equip Ammo Glory, Ring of Dueling. You just can't have armor, I guess arrows, runes, etc. Like the combative stuff, which I think similarly applies to the island and Trana. So whatever works for Entrana works for this tomb that you will explore later on. So make sure you have that in mind. And pretty much some food and fast travel methods. So like I said, once you have all of that, make your way to Bastarian Falls. Bastarian Falls, you can use the Games Necklace to Barbarian Outpost. Push you right there. Head your way yourself. So there is Barbarian Outpost in the background. Head your way yourself all the way up this waterfall. And pretty much once you're here, we're going to start this quest by heading to this house. Who needs locked doors? We're all friendly here. So open here, talk to Almira. Hello. Oh, hello. Nice to see an outsider for a change. Are you busy? I have a problem. Yes, we'll start this quest. So yeah, that's how you start the quest. How can I help you? My son Hadun, he's always getting into trouble. The boy has been convinced that there is a treasure inside the river, and I'm worried he will basically get himself killed. The poor lad can't even swim. I can go and look for you if you like. Would you? You were kind. You can use the small raft out in the back. If you do, just be careful. The current downstream is very strong. So her son cannot swim, but yet she has a raft there. I guess not to persuade him or anything. Oh well. Once you start the quest, head your way to the raft, which is outside westward. And needless to say, the raft is broken, but there's another one to replace it. And we're going to talk to this child, Handan. Hello son, are you okay? Do you need any help? Looks like you need help. Your mom sent me. Don't be snarky. Don't play with me. I know you're looking for a treasure too. What is the treasure you talk of? Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm dumb. If I tell you, you find it and basically take it from me. Okay, maybe I can help you find it together. Nope, I'll just do it myself. Okay. Well, it looks like he's doing pretty good, but we were obviously not doing good ourselves. We were very much stranded. Use this rope on this rock all the way over there. Not these rock slides, just this rock. Do not try to swim because you basically fall down and hurt yourself pretty hard. So use the rope on the rock like so, and we'll just pull ourselves to safety, like I guess Indiana Jones. So now, do not climb this tree. Use the rope on the tree to help us gently, lower ourselves. And do not enter this door. If you do, magical forces will basically push you off the cliff, and you fall down. Similarly, if you try to climb down here, or basically do anything else besides what I just did right there, you will fall down here and basically take like 8 to 15 damage, so a pretty massive damage. Just climb into this barrel and you safely fall down to the ground like that. And that's basically it. So that's a safe way to get down the river, the waterfall. Otherwise you will take damage, just keep that in mind. Blimey! Where do you come from? Not another one of those treasure hunters, are you? Treasure hunters? They say there's hidden treasure within the waterfall left behind by the old elven king. Not that anyone's ever found anything. Interesting. Is there somewhere I can learn more about this? You could ask Hadley, the tourist guide. He'll be in this building just here. Like I said, this is the tourist center. Just head inside of this establishment. Alright, and pretty much we will... Oops, alright, so talk to Hadley inside. There we are. And that is a bathtub, I think. Huh. So much for privacy. Hello there. Are you on holiday? If you are, you come to the right place. I'm Hadley, the tourist guide. Anything you need to know, just ask me. People come from miles to fish in the clear lakes, the wandering, the beautiful hillsides. Surely pretty is an understatement. Just how magnificent this entire area is. Bastarian Falls, named after the king himself. Can you tell him about what happened to the Elven King? So explore each line of dialogue with him. Can you tell what happened? Backstory, I guess he died a long time ago. It's quite sad. After leaving his kingdom to deal with invading forces, Backstory returned to find his wife, Glarial, had been captured by the enemy. This destroyed Backstory. After years of searching, he became a recluse. He went into a secret home he had made for Glarial under the waterfall and sealed himself to it in. To this day, excuse me, no one has ever managed to enter the waterfall. Anyway, I believe you have a book. We have a book for him upstairs if you want to learn more. What else is worth visiting around here? There's a lovely spot for picnic on a hill to the northeast. There's a monument of the Elven Queen herself. Right there, Glarial. It's quite pretty. Eating picnic next to a tomb. What a lovely date idea. Who is Glarial? Backstory is right. The only other person who could enter the waterfall apart from himself. She was a queen when this land was inhabited by elvenkind. Glarial was kidnapped by Bastorian while Bastorian was away, but they eventually recovered her body and brought her here back to rest. That's pretty sad. That's true. I believe we have a book on Bastorian upstairs and Glarial. Is there treasure under the waterfall? Another treasure hunter. Well, there's no one has been able to get to it. They've been searching for that for decades, but to no avail. So good luck. Thanks. Goodbye. And that's basically all the dialogue. So make sure you explore everything. Definitely don't want to leave anything left behind and come back. Once you're done, talk to him. Just head upstairs and search this east bookcase for the book he was talking about, and then read it. I'm not gonna read this out loud. I'll just pause and kind of skim the pages for you to read if you want to. Okay, so that's basically what it is. I think it tells you more about the backstory and also how to kind of solve one of the puzzles inside the actual waterfall once you're inside of it. But obviously we have to find a way to get inside first. So that is the next part. So now we have to go to Trino Village. You can pretty much just travel to Castle's War using Ring of Dueling, and pretty much just walk your way over here. So that's basically what we'll do. I guess you can also kind of run all the way from where we were all the way down here, but it's clearly a very long distance compared to just teleporting to Castle's War. So I will I will run my way over there, and basically we'll continue onwards. Alright, so once you're at the Tree Dome Village, the north or west entrance, right here. Ta-da! So now basically just follow this this route. You can see, just essentially take the west, the east path, and then go south past this oak tree, and that's pretty much a straightforward shot to the next area, which is a dungeon. So just follow this blue line to the left guide right there. Alright, so once you're at almost the entrance to the actual village, well, just stop. We're going to enter this dungeon. You may be attacked by these creatures outside and also inside the dungeon if you're lower combat level. I'm pretty high combat level, so I highly doubt someone will attack me. But if you're like level 20 or something, you might be attacked. Just FYI. So enter inside of here and head to the east cavern, and inside this east cavern just search this box over here, these southeast crates for a key. And with that head your way back to the main area and then go to the west cavern. So go now to the west cavern over here. Now that we have a key, we can open this cell door. These goblins will for sure attack you if you're lower level, just FYI. Once you're here, we're going to talk to Gory is the name, Gory. Who are you and why are you here and what is your name and all that stuff? I'm Gory, this is my home. Looks like a prison cell, but this as you see is a small problem. Those hobgoblins are all over the place, trying to steal my family heirloom in here. I've been stuck here for ages trying to protect it, I guess. Do you need help? Don't worry, I'll work something out. I just need some time to think. In that case, do you mind if I look around? No, of course not. And then you find Glarial's pebble on the floor. Can I take this old pebble? Yes, take that. It's just some old elven junk, I believe. And in return, you give him the key. Ah, thanks for the key, traveler. So I guess now he can exit himself. But yeah. So if you're lower combat level, I highly suggest you just use the drop trick to drop this, talk to him, and then basically you can get another pebble. Just in case you die later on, and you don't have to kind of backtrack all the way over here, just do this whole thing again. Just use this drop trick method, and you have another spare inside of your bank to kind of do this again. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Speaking of bank, now we have to go to a bank. I'm gonna go to the one in Barbarian Outpost, like so. And so now this is where we actually have to enter the tomb. So drop. So pretty much just put inside your bank everything that is not combative wise. You don't need this right now. Just leave that alone. Also the rope. You don't actually need that right there. So yeah, anyway, so make sure you have nothing combative wise. So it could be like arrows, runes, armor, weapons, etc. You can still like use jewelry and such as Anna Glory, and also potions and food, and make sure to carry this pebble with you. This pebble will be basically your kind of your key into the tomb itself. So just keep this on you. But make sure you have nothing else combative-wise, otherwise you can't enter the tomb because it's a holy place. So once you have done that, head your way to the tomb itself. The tomb is like right there, right next to the tourist center, like the guide said. So wherever you go, just you can just teleport back to Barbarian Outpost, and basically just head your way south into this tomb area. So let me just run over there. And here is the tomb, there is the tourist center, there's the backstory follows. Alright, so use the pebble to get inside the tomb, like so. And this is where you might die, because these moss giants can hit up to 14 HP. Yeah, so you can't really do much about that if you lower combat level, and also has your basically if you have a tech for melee, just use that, you'll be fine. Yeah, and also has your searching these chests and pretty much these coffins, you'll be temporarily kind of distracted, and basically be damaged. One strategy is to one strategy is if you don't have protect from melee, is basically to let these lower level guys attack you. This is a single combat zone, so pretty much only one enemy can attack you at a time. So you're better off having these lower level guys attack you instead of these higher level guys. That's one way to kind of bypass that. And similarly, I recommend using the drop trick method. So drop what you have, just take it again, take another one. So you see, like that's 14, that's 13. If you were level 3, you would have died right there. So yeah, so just attack these guys. So now these guys can attack you. You can't do anything because this is a single combat zone. It's one way you kind of do it. Use these guys as a leverage. So that chest in the west has these Glarial's amulets. Make sure you get 2, because just in case you die later on as well. And also down here there is a coffin in the south cavern. So make sure you do that. So and just provoke this guy. There we are. To take the urn, likewise, use the drop trick method. Take another one, just in case you die in the next part. And attack these lower level monsters so that these guys don't attack you. Actually, I think this is a multi-combat zone. Hold on. Yeah, because I attacked this guy, but attack me. Here we go. Nope. Okay. This is still a single combat anyway. So once you have both the amulet and the urn, just leave this area. You can climb your way back out. Or basically just teleport outside. So now we have to go to the bank. Go back to the bank. So just climb outside, or basically just teleport back to the bank or whatever have you. All right. So the last stretch of this quest, we have to pull out a bunch of items. Give me a few moments, and I'll come back. I'll come back, and basically we'll talk about the items. Alright, so I'm back now. Alright, so for this last part, you need a rope. Yeah, you need also the air runes, 6 air runes, 6 earth runes, and 6 water runes, as well as the Glarial's urn and also amulets. So those are required for this next part. The runes help you solve a puzzle later on. And these Glarial items help you kind of finish the quest as well. So yeah, so make sure you have everything. Once you have everything, head your way back to the ledge of the waterfall. The place in the beginning where we basically jump into the barrel. So head back to that location. Exactly the same steps as we did earlier. Go to the raft. Use the rope on the boulder, and basically use the rope on a tree and so forth. Alright, so once you're here, back to where we started initially, equip Glarial's amulets, and then enter into this door. So now you can actually enter inside of it. And once you're here, head your way to the east cavern. These spiders, if they hit you, they drain your prayer. So just keep that in mind. If you're lower combat level, they'll be aggressive towards you and basically drain your prayer. But once you're here in this east cavern, head your way to these north crates and just search it for a key. So not that one. Boom. So once you have the key, head your way to the west cavern. So yeah, all the way to the west cavern. And these fire giants may actually kill you if you're lower combat level. Because these guys can also hit up to, like, I think 10 HP or something. So similarly, one way to kind of avoid getting killed here is to attack these lower level. Attack this guy, and let this guy pretty much attack you, and so now just run for it. And see, these guys don't attack me anymore. Oops, I was too slow there, but you see that he can do 10 HP, right? So if you were level 3, this guy would have killed you, unless you use these lower level monsters to kind of avoid these higher level ones, because this is a single combat zone, so only one monster can attack you at a time. Anyway, so once you're all the way up here, head your way all the way up north, and then basically we're almost at the end. So this is the little puzzle we have to kind of solve. So there are 6 kind of pillars. Use 1 of each rune for each pillar. So 1 air rune for each pillar, 1 earth rune for each pillar, 1 water rune for each pillar. For example, 1 air, 1 earth, and 1 water. And then just rinse repeat. Yeah, so I'll come back once I'm done with that. Alright, so there you go. The order of the runes don't matter. It doesn't matter if you do air, earth, and water, or basically earth, water, and air. As long as you have 1 of each for each pillar, you'll be fine. Similarly, the order in which you do the pillars doesn't matter either. So yeah, just make sure you're aware of that. Once you're done with that, unequipped Glarial's amulet, and basically we're going to use the Glarial amulet, put it on top of the Glarial statue of Glarial. So if you did this correctly, you'll be okay. Otherwise, if you like use 2 air runes for 1 pillar, pretty much if one of these is off, you may get damaged like up to 20 HP. So just make sure you're aware of that. And then basically you have to redo it as well. So yeah, just make sure you do it correct. Make sure you do it correctly the first time, and you'll be fine. So once you're ready, use the Glarial's amulet on her statue. Haha. And this is where you basically lose it. If you did the runes incorrectly, you have to get another Glarial amulet, because you lose it during the process, and also I think you get washed out. So yeah, that's basically what will happen. So yeah, just make sure you're aware of that. You have to backtrack a couple times if you do that the rune placement incorrectly. And we're almost there. The only thing left to do is pretty much do not take this chalice. You may get flushed out, and basically have to redo the Glarial amulets and get another one to actually re-enter the waterfall. So just use Glarial's urn on the chalice, and that's pretty much the end of that. Yeah, so just use it here, and you will be you pour the ash into the chalice and remove the Bastorian treasure, and that's basically it. You complete the quest. You also have 1 quest point, a ton of strength, attack, XP, 2 diamonds, 4 gold bars, and also 40 mithril seeds. The 5 items I was talking about for the reward. Yes, there's the items right there. Yeah, the main gain from this quest is actually not these items. These items are not very valuable, but you get like 13,000 XP for both strength and attack, and so that basically takes you from level 1 attack to like level 30 attack, like boom, like that. So that's the main reason why most players do this quest, so especially if they're like a peer. So that's what it is. But anyway, we have helped Glarial find peace by returning her ashes to where it actually should belong, inside this kind of this homage that her wife Bastorian, not her wife, sorry, her husband Bastorian made for her. So this is where her resting place actually is, and not inside some kind of tomb in the middle of nowhere.